Hey everybody, we're here at SSA in its 50th year anniversary. I'm joined by my friend Jackson Stevens from SpareBox Technologies. Jackson, can you give these guys just a little bit of background on how you even founded SpareBox Technologies and what your kind of unique entrance to the industry was?
Yeah, so I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I've been in the space since 2017. My foray into the industry was custom building a facility management platform for Red Dot Storage. So came into the industry that way, managed that product on the Red Dot Storage team for a while. A number of us left to found SpareBox Storage in August 2020. We built that platform from nothing to 108 stores in 9 states, 7.5 million square feet. We did that in 18 months. While we were doing that, we built a bunch of tech for ourselves to just operate super efficiently. And fast forward another 18 months, we kind of looked at each other and said, we think this is pretty interesting. I wonder if anybody else in the industry would find this interesting. And we launched 18 months ago. We're on this 1.5-year cadence here. And we brought a suite of products to the industry, all stuff, again, that we built as operators to just do more with less, right? Efficiency was in the blood of everybody at SpareBox Storage. So that's what we wanted to create for this industry. We wanted to create tools that just gave people time back, created more accountability in the field specifically, and just produced more results. So there you have it.
Well, Jackson's extremely humble because I think a lot of people find your products a little bit more than interesting, valuable, and really impactful on their day-to-day operations. You know, he's been able to partnership with some of the largest operators that we know in this space. And Jackson, can you talk a little bit more about your RAFA product? Because I think that's one it stands out to me, and I think it's worth talking about.
Yeah, this one's near and dear to my heart. This is our remote field application. So keep in mind, coming from Red Dot Storage and SpareBox Storage, we ran remote. So we needed a technology that we could put in the hands of effectively anybody and get them out to the field and take care of everything they needed to take care of as quickly as possible. So keep in mind, in our previous experience, we had to train people on a property management system. And the ins and outs of that could take anywhere between a week to 2. With a tool like RAFA, we were able to get people up and running in a half a day. So just the time savings there, the lack of confusion, right? You're able to configure your walkthrough for any given facility. It integrates directly into your property management system. So that way you can have someone with 2 hours of training that can hit the property and sprint, know exactly what they have to do, right? So we have the ability to automate tenant communications. You can configure it until the cows come home, right? You can put whatever message you want in there. And keep in mind, this was built around our experience from Red Dot and at SpareBox. And now we're working with folks like KO Storage. We actually just had a case study come out working with them. So they're in the process of rolling it out to all 260 of their properties. And again, what they're seeing from it, they're just seeing better controlled assets. They're seeing more accountability. They have a much clearer line of sight on what's getting done or perhaps not getting done at times the property. Something that every self-storage operator has to think about and manage. So we're really proud of this tool. We actually just came out with our mobile version. So this gives greater flexibility to operators that are interested in trying it without having to make the capital expenditure of a tablet or something like that. So we have more property management software integrations coming out later this year. And I couldn't be more excited about it. I'm bullish enough to say that I think it's going to be the future of the industry in terms of how people manage their self-storage properties. So I would say in another 7 years, everybody's going to be using something like RAFA.
Jackson, I think that's so important that you brought this up because, you know, this is a very challenging market. Demand is down. We're coming off this oversupply cycle. So all owner operators have to turn to themselves and say, what is in my control? And that really is managing your property, doing the day-to-day tasks, having proper oversight over what's in your control. And RAFA has enabled that for so many of our clients. And they're just singing the praise about it. So thank you for everything you've done for this space and continue to do. What's next for you, Jackson? What problem are you guys trying to tackle next for owner operators in this industry?
Well, there's a few, but the one I'll tease now is auctions. So as it might make sense, our remote field application, a big part of what you do in the field is when, unfortunately, a tenant becomes delinquent and goes through the lien status program, you actually have to prep them for auctions. So it's still a very manual process that's just rife with mistake, and it's a costly mistake if you have a bad sale. So we're going to build some automation into our tool for auctions, which we're pretty excited about too.
Well, thank you for continuing to solve problems and give people their time back and having greater control over their business, over their assets, Jackson. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. I talk to James with the microphone any day. This is good.